In 1970, Paul McCartney officially ended the partnership between the band members. The band broke up and Glam Rock was born.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade. And the papers want to know.
And then bell-bottom pants were introduced.
British band T-Rex releases album T-Rex with Ride a White Swan as the album promotion. This band was formed by Mark Bolan, a singer-songwriter and the band's guitarist. The four-piece band also included Bill Legend, Mickey Finn, and Steve Curry. They were well known for their songs Jeepster, Bang a Gong, Children of the Revolution, Hot Love, and 20th Century Boy, which were all released during the glam rock years of the 70s. Mott the Hoople, a British band with strong R&B roots, releases their album Mad Shadows. This band was named after Willard Manus's novel Mott the Hoople, which was about an eccentric man who worked in a circus show while he was in prison. Band members included Ian Hunter, Mick Ronson, Mick Ralphs, Morgan Fisher, and Verdon Allen. They have been signed to many labels throughout their career, including Columbia Records, Atlantic Records, Island Records, and CBS Records. References to the band have been made by other bands such as Reunion and R.E.M. T-Rex releases album Electric Warrior with famous song Bang a Gong, Get It On.
Oh yeah. Get it on. Get it on. Bang a gong. Get it on.
Oh my god, I love this song!
Bang a gong!
Get it on. Did you hear that, like, the simple, like, tone?
Yes,
like,
I did. I did.
And there's, like, 60s rock. Like, they got that.
I heard a little bit of that. Not as good as me.
But really, like, they have, like, sexual lyrics in there. But you know what got me?
What?
Like, what part really
What
got me?
really got you?
The distorted guitar.
Because I like that part.
Wait. The British band Sweet performs on pop show Liftoff to perform Funny Funny. During the 1970s, this band had 13 top 20 hits. Initially known as the Unit 4, band members included Brian Connolly, Steve Priest, Andy Scott, and Mick Tucker. During the years 1971 to 1972, they were influenced by the pop sounds of the Archies and the rock sound of The Who. Their first full LP album was Funny How Sweet Cocoa Can Be.
Oh, funny, funny, what you do, honey, honey, what you do, what you mean to me. And you know, honey, honey, though it's so funny, funny that you mean.
Sweet! Sweet! I enjoy them so much. Like, I love their repetitive lyrics, and they're so pop-based, like, that's my kind of music. They also have 60s rock in there, though, which is really good, and their harmonies are swell. And they were influenced by the Archies, which are pop, and The Who, rock, and are rock. Rock on!
In the news, VCRs were introduced during this time, and the UK changed its decimal system for the currency.
Paul Francis Gadd, aka Gary Glitter, releases his biggest hit, Rock and Roll Part 1 and 2. This song is listed as one of the top 1001 songs in music history. During 1972 to 1995, Gary Glitter had 26 singles that spent 180 weeks in the UK Top 100. He had 7 studio albums released and was backed by the Glitter Men, or also known as the Glitter Band. To come up with his name, he played around with alliteration of the alphabet, and other options included Terry Tinsel, Stanley Sparkle, and Vicky Vomit. He owned 30 pairs of glitter suits and 50 pairs of silver platform boots.
Gary Glitter forged a new sound from the compound elements of 50s rock and roll. He had guitar and saxophone combination with the multi-layered double drum sound. But don't forget about that British punk sound. It was also percussion based with that distorted guitar.
Sweet releases Wig Wham Bam. T-Rex releases Children of the Revolution from the album Slider. Mott the Hoople releases All the Young Dudes.
The band was about to split, seeming they were at an all-time low. But I saw them at a show in Croydon and gave them this song. It became a massive hit. You're welcome.
Hair went from long and straight to the Farrah Fawcett feathered look. Three-piece suits were also very popular during the 70s. Platform shoes were very popular to wear.
1972 was a year of big news. The Watergate scandal, pocket calculators were introduced. Terrorists attacked the Olympic Games in Munich, and not to mention, Glitter Rock's very own Gary Glitter was arrested for possession of child pornography. How's that for Gary Glitter? Most importantly, I became known as the world's first androgynous alien rock star. No big deal or anything.
Sweet releases albums Blockbuster and Hellraiser. Included is their most famous song, Ballroom Blitz, which was the glam rock genre's theme song. T-Rex releases album Tanks. Gary Glitter releases album Touch Me, which was number 2 on the UK charts and number 2 in Australia. Mott the Hoople releases album Mott, which was number 7 on the UK charts and number 35 on the US charts.
Mott the Hoople was known for their strong R&B roots. Their greatest hit, or one of them, was All the Young Dudes.
I wrote that for them.
Moving on, Joe Bray was an American country rock and glitter rock artist. His key components of his music was his vocals, his piano, and the keyboard.
Bruce Wayne Campbell, aka Joe Bray, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, is signed to Elektra Records. He was the first openly gay rock musician to be signed to a major record label. His debut performance was on the Midnight Special. He was known for his crazy costumes, big theatrics, and crazy makeup. His most famous songs were I'm a Man, Rock of Ages, Street Corner Love, Ooh La La, and Gone Tomorrow. He was also one of the first internationally famous musicians to die of AIDS.
1973, Secretariat won the Triple Crown. Also, Spiro Agnew, the U.S. Vice President, resigned due to the Watergate scandal. Oh, that Nixon.
Also, Asteroids, the video game, was very popular. HBO launched on November 8, 1972. Star Channel launched in 1973 and was linked to satellite in 1978. Jiggle TV became popular because of its sexual gratification. Most popular shows were Wonder Woman, Charlie's Angels, The Love Boat, and Three's Company.